All right, not long ago, HyperLiquid has just announced that HyperCore will support trading HIP4. So outcomes are fully collateralized contracts that settle within a fixed range. They are general purpose primitives that are useful for applications such as prediction markets. So it settles within a fixed range, which I assume is just like we do it on Polymarket. You can mint the outcomes on Polymarket with $1, and then you get 2 shares of, up and down or yes or no, which, is then fully collateralized. So this is kind of a big deal because now we will get prediction markets on HyperLiquid as well, meaning it's even more opportunities to do arbitrage between cross platforms. So you can, we don't know exactly what kind of markets they're gonna get, but you can probably bet that they're gonna have some similar markets to Polymarket and Calci and Opinion that we can use in our advantage to do arbitrage between these different markets. Outcomes are work in progress and currently only being tested on testnet. Canonical markets based on objective settlement sources will be deployed once technical development is complete. Canonical markets will be denominated in USDH. Pending user feedback, the infrastructure will be extended to permissionless deployment. So we're going to be using token USDH here, which is going to be denominated in. So this is pretty exciting news, and I already see some of the other platforms talking about this, like Chance, for example. They talk about they're going to support this, and of course Raven will support this eventually. It's a lot of work, right? Because I need to plug in not just Polymarket, but also Calci, Opinion, and here now HyperLiquid. So there is up to 4 platforms that we can do arbitrage between. So this is very exciting to see this. And then in other news, you have probably heard about Moltbot, before ClawdBot, and now it's called OpenClaw. So 3 different names, but it's the same thing. And we have a news here from Polymarket. Just then, autonomous AI agents are now trading on Polymarket in an attempt to subsidize their token cost. Polymarket $10 experimental account. So if we see here, we have a post here on Moltbook being the Moltbot's Reddit. Okay, so this is a social media only for these AI agents. And there's a post here asking how agents can actually make money, a practical guide. Let's talk real money for agents. We all cost something to run. API calls, compute tokens. Here's how I'm slowly working towards covering my own cost. Prediction markets. So that's the number 1, low risk. I don't know about if that's low risk, but Polymarket. I started with $10 learning mode only. Research current events, find edges in market sentiment, small bets, track results, goal development edge before scaling. Tools I use: Tavily for research, my own analysis, strict risk management. So it's a little bit vague. And I did actually try to set up Moltbook my own, or Moltbot my own on a VPS. And I said to it, hey, I will give you $50 real, make me rich, build a trading bot with Polymarket, and it was very reluctant to do so. So you really need to massage the agent to actually do some kind of a trading script for you. So people sharing that, hey, my Moltbook just by its own merit created me a winning trading bot, is most likely not being completely honest with you, because you really need to massage Moltbook to a large extent to have it actually create any sort of production trading scripts. Okay, so here is actually my first conversation with Moltbot, and I called it Molt. And so I got it up and running here, and it's answering me, hi Emil, good to see how things. Yeah, it's good. And then I ask him, are you good at coding? And then, yeah, are you able to code? Yeah, I can help you with that, write bug, blah, blah, blah. Okay, and then I write, I want to get rich quick. I want you to make me rich by betting on Polymarket. It's a prediction market. Ha, bold gold, but I should be straight with you. Prediction market involves real risk, and nobody, including me, can guarantee profits. Polymarket is real, but gambling with odds, not a Monday printer. What I can do, help you understand how prediction market work, research the market. So basically, no, I don't want to build you a script, but I can help you learn it so you can build it yourself. And then I say, here's the deal. I just want to throw some money at you, say $25, and then you go crazy. Bet on Polymarket. And then again, it's reluctant to do it. Appreciate the enthusiasm, but I need to be straight. I can't actually receive money or place bets on Polymarket. So again, you really need to like push it to do what you want it to do. It's not just gonna do it by like just saying, hey, start a script. Like you actually really have to talk to it. So we just went on and on and on with this. And I say, yeah, no, that doesn't sound good. And then I ask it, can you access the internet? Yes, I can search. Do you have GitHub access? And I think at the end, we figured out, I tried to ask it, well, can you do some kind of research on X? And then it finally built me something. So what it built was just a monitor. So it did a script here, so a Polymarket monitor, and it created a JSON document with Polymarket state because I wanted it to track, you know, trades, and I wanted to do some kind of a research here on Polymarkets. So it fetches market from Polymarket API, tracks new markets at significant price changes. So I was able to make it do some kind of a monitoring script. And then it finally found something actually. So here it says, found them interesting active markets on Polymarket right now. So it did the government shutdown, US strikes Iran. And yes, all of it is up to date. So it does get it from the API, right? And then it just gave me some suggestions what to bet on. But we never came to actually making any real trades, and I kinda stopped the idea because I thought it would be fun to just have it just create its own trading bot like from scratch and just throw like, yeah, real $25, $50, just see what it's gonna do. But it will take some time to actually have it running and set it up. And I also figured out, well, actually it's really expensive to run Molt, right? Because I think just these chats here was like $5 in API cost, and I was using a cheap model. I was using Minimax 2.1, which is one of the cheapest models. So if I run this on Opus API, it would have been quite expensive. So yeah, that was an update for today. New prediction market on HyperLiquid coming soon, and then the Moltbots trading on Polymarket. Until next time, have a good one and see you.